Hello, Virgos. Happy June-vination. This is your reading for the month of June, this beautiful season of us coming into full bloom. I have not done readings for a while, the zodiac readings, and I felt like I needed to do some because, hey, we have reached a pivotal point on this wheel and cycle of life, and I thought this month would be the perfect time to give people some guidance and clarity about where they are and what they're experiencing. So going through each sign, when I get to Virgo, it's always like, six down and six more to go. All right, so let's see what energy is coming in for you, Virgo, in this beautiful new cycle of life and chapter of life that we're on right now. I decided that I was going to use the Lemurian Star Child deck, which I love to use, right? We're going to use this and go back and check the ones we did in March and see how what has changed, see if you got the same cards, different cards, or whatnot. I'm also going to do some activation cards from this deck, Kyle Gray's Gateway and Light Activation, because we are being activated, and because, like I said, this month is such a pivotal month, and we're starting a lot of the new stuff that we've been working on. It's manifested already, and it's just a matter of us taking the horse by its reins and riding it. So to get some activation, to see exactly how we're being activated, as well as I thought we would need some dragon energy. And for those of us that are not comfortable with the dragon energy, just understanding that everything is symbolism, and dragons help with transformation. Dragons have that fire energy, and fire energy helps us to transform. Dragons also have the power to fly, and flying is that symbolism of raising your frequency and raising your perception and having the higher perspective, right? So the dragons help us to get through these shifts and changes by accepting the transformation that is upon us, as well as raising our frequency, helping us to clear those lower energies, as well as raising our frequency and helping us to see the higher, more expanded perception. Okay, so that's why we need a little dragon energy on our side. So let's see what is happening with the Virgos. So we're going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then once I have all the cards on the deck, we will definitely put the camera onto the desk. All right. So let us see what's going on with our beautiful, grounded Virgos. Right, with beautiful earth energy. As we come into full bloom, let's see what the Virgos, beautiful Virgo energy, is going to be experiencing. Right? Okay. I would say so far the theme, even with the June 666 reading I did, go and check that out. The theme so far is definitely multidimensionality. Really us tapping into our multidimensional nature and realizing that we live in a multidimensional universe. Whatever that means for you. whatever you are willing to accept when it comes in terms of that truth and the truth about our multidimensional nature and worlds. All right, Virgos, let's go into this deck and see what is coming in through you. All right. Okay. First one. Oh, I think that is key to your freedom. Which one is this? Oh, divine masculine. Lovely. Divine masculine. That's interesting because, Virgos, you definitely hold that divine feminine energy. So in this new chapter, this new chapter, Virgos, of multidimensionality, and this new chapter of your life. Oh, let's get these cards. Oh, sorry. This beautiful new chapter of your life tapping in more, using more of that masculine energy coming into balance, right? Because I think the feminine energy is very natural for you. So just bringing in more of that masculine energy and how you use that to manifest with that masculine energy coming into more balance and healing of the divine masculine within you and around you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So just because they fell, just give that some more shuffling. Okay, let's see what else is here for you, Virgos. Cosmic circles. Creating sacred space, embracing the unlimited possibilities. That came out for Taurus, I think. So see what, I don't know if how Taurus is in your chart. Taurus energy might be sun, moon, or rising, or maybe a Taurus within your life. Sometimes it's within you, sometimes it's around you. Just never know. All right, and the last card for Virgo, family of light. Yes, connecting again in with the higher perspective, a higher version of ourselves, and I think that came out for Gemini, the galactic energy. So again, tapping into it's like as we go through all of this ascension and resetting and reawakening, we're coming into new information about old things and things that we were familiar with, but we have to expand even more to allow ourselves to see ourselves in a brand new way, as well as a more empowered and majestic and magnificent way, for lack of a better word. We are so much more than human. Believe it or not, right? Please believe it or not, we are so much more than the human being. That, for lack of a better explanation, we are so much more. So Gemini, not Gemini, Virgo, sorry, because the Gemini got this cosmic, got that galactic stuff too. So anyway, the numbers are 4, 3, and 11, Gemini. Let's see what dragon is coming in for you. Divine masculine, cosmic circles, and family of light. Yeah, I definitely feel like expansion. Just more and more expansion, going deeper into yourself. You might have some, the divine masculine is rise of true gentle power, true strength. Yeah, I was just going to say you might have to do some clearing out of just, some old male energy, but that healing, allowing that to heal. But I also feel that you're expanding, it's not so much shadow work, but just, again, in June, we're stepping into it. We've done the work. I don't see any clearing out here, but just stepping in now to your divine masculine energy that is more healed and balanced. Yeah, not that you got to do that clearing work now, but really just realizing that, hey, you have done the work. And that within you, your divine masculine is there for you to use in a more empowered way now, because you've done that clearing. Yeah. And you're doing it by tapping into the cosmic circles around you, creating that sacred space, doing that work and embracing your unlimited possibilities, because now you have cleared out and done that work. Yeah. And again, tapping into your family light, because you have cleared out and done that work. Signs, guidance, innate and ancient wisdom. Yep. So congratulations, Virgo. Step into it. Bloom, expanding into your family light. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we're always on this journey of learning, know thyself. And when you're on that path, you learn new things about old subjects. And we just have to embrace it. That's part of us accepting our multidimensionality, that we're not just These things that came in and gonna leave. That story ain't happening. Okay, the story is much more detailed than that. And as they say, there's devil in the details, but there's a lot of details, right, for us to embrace. And you get the air and fire dragon. Love it. Love it. Love it. Air tapping into the higher self, and that fire transformation, being able to transform. So you're walking with that air and fire dragon, like your paths are clearing out to help you to tap into the higher air energies and etheric beings, expands your creative energies and harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. So again, remember, June, we're blooming, right? The season of coming into full bloom. So you've done all of this work. Is now to communicate your truth with passion and your creativity. Now is the time. So that dragon is there to help you to bring forth that project, to bring forth that artwork, to bring forth that idea, that show, that song, that painting, that service, whatever it is, your art, your passion, to be able to communicate that. Also giving you the platforms, the platforms that you need in order to communicate that. And let's see what activation you're going through. Interesting to see. I have one in my mind, but I'm not gonna say it. No. Oh, but that's interesting that one came out. That's interesting that one came that one flew out, but that wasn't the one I had in my mind. But let's see. That's how are the Virgos being activated? How are the Virgos being activated? It'll be interesting to see if the one that flew out came back, which happens sometimes. All right, how are Virgos being activated during this beautiful month of June? This is the Orion. The Orion activation. Let me see if I find the one that came out. It said the divine matrix, the God. They call it God incidences, which has some Virgo energy, but that one flew out. But anyway, I didn't receive it, so I'll just leave it at that. Let's go down into the board. Let's go into the board. So tapping into our Orion. Tapping into Orion. So the numbers for Virgo are, just making sure there's a good. All right, let's put. Okay. All right, just playing with it a little bit. All right, so number 4, number 3, and number 11. Rise of true, gentle power, true strength, the divine masculine. Again, clearing out. You've cleared out a lot of the blockages that were held within your field that were connected to your masculine energy. So whatever clearings and shadow work that you have done, and allowing, again, with also too with the divine masculine, now we're hearing a lot about the divine feminine energy rising, but part of that is that it's always in balance. So if your divine feminine energy is rising, then your divine masculine is doing some shedding, and they're all coming into a balance. So with that shedding that is going on with the divine masculine, it's allowing the divine masculine to be a softer, more gentle leader, not having to move through with such anger and pain and force, right? Again, even if we think of the energy of Mars, it's that forceful god of war, Aries energy. That is what is crumbling. We don't have to embody the masculine energy in that such fiery, forceful, warlike nature. We can lead with balance. We can lead with integrity. We can lead with gentleness. So, with that divine masculine, learning that I don't need to be the god of war anymore to get what I need to get. I can lead with the energy of love and understanding and balance and harmony for myself and others. So that's where that Virgo spirit is right now. Those Virgos are bringing that divine masculine into the healing that they need in order to continue to walk their path with love, grace, and empowerment. The family of light, signs, guidance, innate and ancient wisdom. Like, yeah, again, tapping into your astrology. And here it is, the family of light, the Orion activation. Right? So there it is. So Virgo's tapping into that Orion energy. Um, yeah, that is big. I something I was watching the other day and they talked about this Orion energy. If it comes back to me, I'll share it, but there's something there. But yeah, if it's for you, I guess it'll come out. But yeah, tapping into that, and I'll read the Orion card on that activation definitely for you. And again, that cosmic circles using the space of stillness to in order to tap into our family of light and our Orion genetics. That we say that we tap into ourselves and tap into our higher self, realizing that we as human beings, that's why I was saying it's more, we are more than just our physical nature. We are the manifested, that which we can see, as well as the unmanifested, that which we do not see. And we have within us, above us, this family of light, and it's connected to our history of evolution because we started as a light and then we came into the physical form. So when we talk about like our astrology and Virgo, well, Virgo, I can't remember. Constellation, I think, is it Mercury? Right? I can't remember what Virgo, what house Virgo is in. But I want to say Mercury, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% right. Sorry, Virgos. But tapping into our star, which is above us, but it's within us. And we use cosmic circles, basically tapping into sacred spaces and stillness so that we can discover the light within us. But something tells me, Virgos, you know all of this. Right? You know all of this. Tap into your ancient wisdom, right? Ancestry, astrology, galactic nature. Take it even deeper. Learn your gene keys. Learn your human design. Um, just to see yourself and to see that energy within you. And let's go into the Orion activation, because your family of light is clearly in for this. They want you to tap into the Orion's belt. What did I just learned something about the Orion's belt recently. I can't remember. Oh, it has something. Oh, yes. Okay, there it is. It came back. So it is for you, Virgo. I'm now studying a lot of Kemet energy, and they said the Orion's belt. Yes, this is what it said. I don't know if it's going to say this in this book too. It'll be interesting to see if both, because different sources have different stories. That's the one thing I love about seeking information. You realize that there's so many different stories about one subject. And the more you open yourself up to hearing the different stories, sometimes you really can see what is true no matter who's telling the story. And that really is beautiful to experience, because then you're like, okay, well, 100 people told 100 stories, but this this one point must be true because everybody has this one down pack, you know? So, anyway, so what I learned recently about Orion through my tapping into Kemet is that Orion is where our souls go where after in the afterlife. Yes. So we have a lot of, and I think one of these cards, yep, ancient wisdom. We have a lot of ancient wisdom. We receive a lot of ancient wisdom when we tap into Orion. Okay, so there it is. It was for you, Virgo, because my memory remembered to release it. All right, so Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. Interesting. Orion is one of the best known constellations in the night sky. Its name is Greek for hunter, and its stars can be seen as a figure with a word occupied by a dog, Sirius. At the center of the constellation, three stars, Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka, appear in a belt-like formation. To the south of Orion's belt, there's a nebula that has revealed much about how stars and planetary systems are formed. The best way to describe this space is a star nursery. During a star's last evolutionary stages, it explodes into a supernova, which provides the perfect space for a new star to be born. That's interesting because, like I said, tapping into the Kemet energy, the Orion represents where the souls go to be reborn after life. And here it is, they're saying the new stars go there to be born. The Orion constellation is home to a number of higher beings, many of whom are dedicated to the evolution of our planet. Even though the idea of the constellation being a hunter may seem highly masculine, its energies are in fact similar to those of the Lumerians, and its inhabitants therefore honor all beings. The beings of Orion are in fact sacred space holders who help all of those with star power and star potential to make the changes required to become the most ascended and aware form of themselves. And you know, all of this awareness that we're doing is truly so that we can see ourselves through all of these things because, like I said, everything around you is within you. So when we learn about the Orion and the Kemet and all of these different things, it's truly about learning about yourself and seeing what you hold within yourself. Connect. Find Orion in the night sky and connect with its image online. Then say, Great wise ones of Orion, thank you for supporting my recreation and renewal. I am ready to shine like a star. I'm just loving how this came out with that because they said, you know, connect with your family of light and to get that guidance from the ancient ones and those signs from the ancient ones. So definitely tap into the Orion energy, study it, learn more, see what's new for you to learn that you didn't know before. If you do know about the Orion energy, learn something new, allow that to expand you. Your message. All of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. It is essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or live up to. You are far greater than these limiting experiences. The beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them, someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference to the world, whether on a global scale or in a particular corner of the planet. When you draw this card, you are being reminded that you have infinite potential. That's such a beautiful message. Virgos, go ahead and do your thing. You got something for the world, and the world needs you. And remember, this card said to expand your creative energy. So tap into Orion. Get that ancient wisdom. You guys carry that divine feminine energy. So this divine masculine energy coming out is saying, hey, you're in balance, right? You're balanced, right? Tap into that family of light through the Orion energies, through the Orion belt. Get more of that ancient wisdom. Get your unlimited possibilities and expand your creative energies and just be who you came here to be, right? Through that connection of your ancestry, your galactic ancestry, your blood ancestry, your land ancestry, all of it, right? So that's your message, Virgo. Go be great. Go be great. Star potential, nothing less. All right, Virgos.